Today we're going to do our warm read, or our second read, on Maria Celebrates Brazil. And as we do our warm read, we're going to take a break between our readings to answer some questions and stop and think about what we have read. So yesterday we found out that this was a story about a girl named Maria from Brazil who did not want to go to a practice for a festival because she wanted to be with her friend. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do in my notebook is use my pencil, and I'm going to number these paragraphs. We've been talking about that a lot these last couple days. It's a big second grade skill, and we know that when things are indented is when we have a new paragraph. Today we're going to focus on the questions over in the margin. We kind of ignored those yesterday, but we'll work on those as we begin. So let's go ahead and listen. Touch under the words as we listen to paragraph 1. Hang on, I gotta go get out of my tools and press the audio.
Maria and her family are in their bright hot kitchen. Please, Mai, por favor, Maria begged.
And I misspoke that. Okay, it says draw a box around the characters. Where are they is our question. So I'm going to go to my box tool. Nope, that's my student tool. I'm still learning these, and I want a box. Nope, that's the wrong one. Here's my box tool. We know that one of the characters is Maria. I'll just use my pen. I'll use a blue pen. And we know that one of them is Maya. So those are two of our characters. Then it says, where are they? So we are going to use a whole sentence to say, they are in the, or there. Right, they are in their kitchen. Oops, the letter N fell. They are in their kitchen. If you need to pause the video, now's a good time, but we're going to continue with paragraph 2. It says to circle what Maria's parents want her to do in the beginning of the story. So as we're reading, we're trying to figure out what her parents want her to do.
Mai speaks Portuguese. This is the language of Brazil. No matter how much you beg or plead, you must go to practice. The parade is next week.
So we have found out that her parents want her to, that's right, you must go to practice. So we're going to put a circle around that part of the text. We've turned the page. Remember, you can pause at any time, and I am going to make this a little bigger. Number my paragraphs. Ooh, that's a little too big. 2, 3, 4. I think the pen tool is bigger than the pencil tool. And we're going to look at paragraphs 1 through 3. It says circle what Maria says about going to practice. And then we're going to draw a box around the reason that she feels this way. So one more time, we're going to circle the way what she says about going to practice and draw a box around her reason. Touch under words as we read.
It's not fair, says Maria in English. Mai does not know a lot of English. Maria is surprised when she asks, what is not fair about going to practice? You must do the right thing. Anna invited me to her house, Maria answers. I want to go.
So that's the end of paragraph 3. What does she say about going to practice? Remember, we want to know what Maria says. That's right. She starts off by telling us how it's not fair. Boy, that's a common thing kids say. And why does she think it's not fair? Well, Anna invited her to her house, and Maria wants to go. And I made that funny kind of box because I think both parts are important. She wants to go to Anna's house because she was invited. All right, paragraph 4, we're going to visualize. And what we're going to visualize is we're going to underline, turn on the tool. We're going to underline details that help us picture the parade. So we're listening for details that help us picture the parade. And we're going to talk about what the family can share at the parade.
Pi says, Maria, the parade is important. People from around the world come to see it. They try our food, see how we dress, and how we live. It is a chance for us to share our culture.
So when I think about this, I'm trying to imagine the parade and other parades that I have been to so that I can connect to the text. And I see that, I've turned the page with the side of my hand. I see that it says, I'm going to use green right now. I can close my eyes and I can see people from around the world. It says to underline. I can see them trying food, looking at the dresses, and learning how they live. And what does Pi say about the family sharing? He says the family can share their, and this is the different one because they own it. They own their culture. Sorry, the U got hidden here. I'll use my black pen. Culture. They can share their culture with all those people who come to visit. Remember to pause the video if you're falling a little bit behind. Let's turn the page. Once again, we start by numbering our paragraphs. And in paragraphs 1 and 2, we're going to draw a box around what Maria can do at a different time. And we need to write about what important event is happening today. So, what can she do at a different time? And what event will happen today? Oh, darn it. I keep hitting that backspace button. Okay, here we go.
I know, but I really want to see Anna, says Maria. Pi says, Maria, you can see Anna another time. They are giving out costumes at practice today.
Okay, those are our two big events. Pi says directly, Maria, you can see Anna another time. So she can, forgot to turn on my pen. You can see Anna another time. And what important event is happening today? Well, they are giving out costumes. Today, they will give out costumes. Period. And if I'm not sure how to spell something, I can easily go back into the story. All right, as we read paragraph 3, we're going to find the ending to the base word of practice. Okay, so we have to find practice. They changed the ending. We're going to underline what the children did over and over to be better. Let's listen to paragraph 3.
Maria thinks about her father's words. Pi is right. She and the other children have worked hard for a year. They practiced their dance steps over and over.
And I'm going to stop right there because there is the word practice. And the ending is ed. So they did it in the past. And it says, what did the children do over and over? They practiced their dance steps. Let's see what else they did besides those dance steps over and over.
They even made their own bright, colorful costumes.
All right, on page 6, once again, we start by numbering the paragraphs. And we do that because in paragraph 1, we're going to find out, how does Maria feel about going to practice now? We knew that in the beginning of the story, she did not want to go. But let's read or listen to find out how she feels about going now. Touch underneath as the words are read. Oops, I'll hit the button now.
You're right, Maria says to her father. I'll go to practice. I'll tell Anna I cannot visit her.
So now she's thinking that she cannot visit her. So how does she feel about going to practice now? Now, oops, pen tool. It's like remembering to pick it up. Now, Maria wants to go to practice. And I think we did something yesterday where all of them did not fit, but all the words didn't fit in the sentence. But today we want to try to use that whole sentence with the capital letter and the ending mark. All right, we are going to underline 2 sentences that tell when the parade takes place and where the parade takes place. So 2 sentences, when and where.
1 week passes. Lots of people line the streets. The children in Maria's group are wearing their sparkling costumes. They know each dance step. They dance to the beat.
Okay, so we need a when word, a time word. That's right. It happens 1 week later, where 1 week passes. Now, where is this parade taking place? Remember at the beginning, they were in the kitchen. They're not in the kitchen anymore. That's right. The people are in the streets, but we want the whole sentence. Lots of people line the where? The streets. All right, new page, number those paragraphs, number 1, number 2. I keep forgetting to circle them. Okay, in paragraph 2 is where we're going to find the meat and potatoes. It says, because here it is right there, circle the person Maria sees when the crowd moves away. So we want the person Maria sees. Underline the details that help you picture. So we want to underline details that help you picture what that weird character is doing. We have a mystery character in paragraph 2. Turn off my pen. Let's start reading.
The crowd moves aside as they make their way down the street. When the crowd moves away, Maria sees a woman with a camera. The crowd moves aside as they make their way down the street. When the crowd moves away, Maria sees a woman with a camera.
I'm sorry about the repeat, but there we found right away she sees a woman. Oops, pen. A woman with a camera. Well, we need to now visualize what this woman with a camera is doing. I think I can guess because a camera is a pretty big clue. But let's read to find out.
She is hurrying. The woman scurries by Maria. She puts her camera to her eye. Maria smiles from ear to ear.
So I can visualize this camera woman hurrying. I can visualize her scurrying by Maria. And I can also visualize her putting her camera to her eye. I can also see Maria smiling, but at this point, we're focused on the woman with the camera.
The crowd moves aside as they make their way down the street. When the crowd moves away, Maria sees a woman with a camera. She is hurrying. The woman scurries by Maria. She puts her camera to her eye. Maria smiles from ear to ear. She is excited to be in the parade. Click. The woman takes a picture of Maria. Maria is proud of her hard work.
And the last question asks us, how does Maria feel about going to practice at the end of the story? And that can be tricky. We know she's excited to be in the parade. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Nope, I don't want that though. But we also know that she is proud of her hard work. Where did the hard work come from? That's right, the hard work came from the practice. So I could say Maria. I want to start with she, but it's important to restate her name. Maria is proud that she went to practice. She feels good about oops, I almost forgot my end mark. She feels good that she spent the time going to practice.